In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how to finish off the second part of our water control valve by adding this boss and this flange. So first I'm going to control tab back to my other part, and I want to make sure I'm editing this part. So I'm going to select it. I'm going to choose edit part. Now I know I'm editing it because it's all blue and my other part has gone see-through. So first I'm going to create an offset plane relative to the top. So I'm going to select the top plane, and from the features ribbon I'm going to select reference plane. And I'm going to make an offset plane 1 5/8, and I'll right click to accept that. Now in this plane I'm going to create the extrusion. So I'm going to select the plane until I want to create an Extrude Boss. I'll look normal to it. Use mouse gestures to activate circle. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to draw a circle. Then I'll use mouse gestures to activate Smart Dimension. And from this edge to the circle center is 1 inch. And the circle diameter is 1.5 inches. I'll push escape and I'll add the horizontal relationship here. So my sketch is fully defined. I'll right click to exit the sketch. I'm just going to look isometrically, and I'm going to tell it the extrusion is 0.875 in this direction, and I'll say OK to accept that. So next I want to create the flange on top of this face. So I'm going to select this face, go back to my features, once again tell I'm creating Extrude Boss. I'm going to look normal to again. Click in white space, and then I'm going to use mouse gestures to activate circle. I'm just going to hover over the edge of this to wake up the center. I want to make a circle here. I'll just come up, make 2 more circles above, and make 2 more circles below, and I'll push escape. So next, I'm going to hold control, select these 3 center points, tell SolidWorks they're all vertical. I'll add a center line. I'll select this center point while holding control, select the center line, select this center point, release control, and I'll make those symmetric. These 2 circles will be equal, as will these 2. I'm going to use mouse gestures to activate Smart Dimension. I'll add some dimensions before I continue on. So this says it's 0.95 radius, so I'll enter 0.95 times 2. This circle here is 0.38 diameter. This is 0.5 radius, so I'll make the diameter 1. And then I'm told that the distance from here to here is 1.32. So now my sketch is fully defined. I'm just going to zoom in a bit. I'm going to use mouse gestures to activate line. And I'm going to add a line that's tangent between the 2 circles here. I'll move off and double click, and I'll do it again here, move off, double click. So I'm keeping line active by moving off and double clicking and not exiting the command. And I'm going to make those 4 lines. I'll push escape. And to fully define them, I'm going to select any line that isn't fully defined, hold control, select the circle, and I'm missing the tangency, was why it would not be fully defined. So now my sketch is fully defined. I'm going to use the power trim, and I'm going to trim it out so it's the shape I need. So there's my flange fully defined. I'll say OK. I'll look at it isometrically. I'll right click and exit the sketch. In this extrusion, we'll go up 1/4 inch, and then it hasn't seen what profiles I want extruded, so I'm going to click here, and I'm going to click inside this profile, and as well in here. So I extrude the entire thing up. Next I'm going to select direction 2, and that's going to be up to surface, and I'm going to tell it to come up to this surface. So I'm going 1/4 inch up and down till I hit that surface, and I'll say OK. And now I've made my flange. The next step is to do an extrude cut through here. So I'm going to select this face, go features, say extrude cut. Use mouse gestures to activate circle. I'll just look normal too. Again, I want to wake up the circle center, so I'm going to hover over the edge, click on the center, move out, click. Use mouse gestures to activate Smart Dimension, and this diameter is 1 inch. My sketch is fully defined. I'll right click to exit the sketch. And as the end condition, I'm going to tell it up to next. And I'll say OK. And then if we look, that just takes it into the center of the hole. I'm going to fit the geometry to the screen, and then to finish this part off, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add the fillets and the chamfers as required.